Okay, let me tell you. Let me just try to paint a picture for you. I was going to Las Vegas. I take one of my
Your
I take
entourage
my best
must
friend.
have been legendary.
No, because I need to be in Vegas for I forget whatever reason. I'm throwing a show. I'm throwing a show called War. This lawyer.
Oh yeah, you promoted
this lawyer, Jonathan Tweedale's talking me into throwing a show. We should throw a show. I'm like, okay, is this gonna make money? I still don't know what kind of money I made or lost on that thing, but like I'm trying to get this guy to paint a picture for me. We're throwing a show. I'm using my triathlon coach, Damian Gonzalez, to help throw it. And then we go to Vegas, right? I've got my friend I just started drinking. I didn't drink my whole 20s. Did not have one fucking drink.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't sit right with me when I was back. When I started training, I go out and try to have some drinks. It'd always kill my game, or I ended up sick after 2 drinks, and I wouldn't get drunk. It just didn't sit right with me. So I was, I don't have time to fool around with this. I just knocked it off, and I didn't have any temptation to want to drink. I was like, drinking's bad for you. It makes me feel like shit. Yeah. I have to train tomorrow.
Yeah.
So and I have a fight coming up always. So I didn't drink until I met Ronda. Ronda Rousey came to my house and she was like, motherfucker, you need to loosen up.
Right.
She was like, she put a bottle of tequila in front of me, boom, slid it over on the table. She's like, time for you to have a shot. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll get drunk with you. So,
she's a bad influence.
Oh yeah, no, she's great. I mean, who the fuck doesn't drink in their 20s? Like, come on. And
well, yeah, that
me, I didn't drink my
though.
whole
Yeah.
20s. I was 30 by this time. No,
That's
I was 29.
really disciplined.
I was 29. Yeah, but there's no temptation when there's no understanding. You see what I mean? So I had to fight. There's basically, I don't want to get drunk and get punched tomorrow. I want to go not get drunk and get punched tomorrow. That would probably be better. So it's just simple. I didn't drink. People don't understand. I'm like, I'm like, look, when I say 3 to 5 fights a fucking year, I mean it. Yeah. I mean 3 to 5 fucking baddest motherfuckers that you've ever heard of in your life that will beat you to the fucking ground. You're going to fight them in 3 fucking months. And guess what that is? That's 2 weeks to get in shape for the next 2 weeks so that you can be in shape for the next month. 1 fucking month. That's all you have. That's 4 fucking weeks. If the 2 weeks of sparring doesn't go good and training doesn't go good, your next 2 weeks ain't going to go good. So you have to pyramid all the way up with that month. And then all you have now is a little bit of time to polish before you have 2 fucking weeks of media and bullshit.
Yeah.
And weight cut. So now it's weight cut. So it's not 3 months.
Right.
It's a preparation. It's a preparation month
that you fought.
It's a preparation month for a really hard, fucked up, hardcore month. For 2 last weeks is all you got. Then you have media, press, and weight. You're done. So like you don't have time to fuck around.
When you see these guys
if
that
you're
have like
fighting me, you don't have time to. I will fucking beat your fucking ass in front of your whole life. You don't have time to fuck around.
When you see these guys that have these padded records that are like that haven't gone through the murderer's row of guys that you've gone through, does it make you wish?
Yeah, it makes me go like, fuck, man, George, you fought like fucking recycled 2 fucking guys who I would have always beat. Yeah, Josh Koscheck and Fitch.
Yeah.
And he recycled these fucking 2 guys twice. He fought both of them twice. You're like, how many times did George win a title or fight for the title and hold it? Like 7 times or something?
Yeah.
Well, just scratch 4 of those. I don't know. Scratch 4 of them.
Shields is getting that fight on New Year's.
And then Shields beat him. Shields beat the fuck out of him. He was all fucked up. I'm like, you don't give it. Oh, you got 1 takedown on Shields, didn't even try to hold it, so you won the fight? Get the fuck out of here. You lost. If I was George, I'd be like, yeah, I didn't win this fight.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't win this fight. Like, I'll say right now, like, the fight that I don't feel like I won, but I did win, though. I won on damage. Like, I fought Diego Sanchez. He hit me up. How many stitches you get, motherfucker? He's like, I got 17. I was like, yeah, you got more stitches than I got. So, like, I'm like, I won that fucking fight. And I had him in an arm bar at the end of the fight, just like Joe Riggs. He was done. I had that fucking arm lock. I don't lose it. I don't. When I get that, it's like your fucking grandmother falls off a cliff if you lose this arm lock. You're not fucking letting go. It's not going to happen, So once I turned that arm lock into a Ronda Rousey, it was done. And I was at the end of the round on a Joe Rigg fight, and at the end of the round, 2 fights I lost. You're stacking up losses on my record. I won every fucking fight I lost. I won the fight I was fighting. The 1 fight I lost, I did not know what I was looking at. I fought 2 times that night, 3 times. What MMA fighter in the UFC right now has ever fought 3 times in one night? Me. And I got the fucking shit smashed out of me. And the last fight of that night, 2 really good fights. I come out not having no clue what I'm looking at. My stance is all whack. I'm doing karate out there.
Because that was a tournament.
This fucker just tightens up with his elbows in and says, pow, cracks me with a jab. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck was that? I'm on the floor. You know what I mean? I'm fucking back up. Bam, I'm back down. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm in the ropes. I'm like kicking in the ropes and they stop the fight on me. I'm like, I'm not unconscious, but I'm like, whoa, I'm fucking fucked up. So that was hard to deal with. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm better than this guy. So I fight him twice and I beat him twice after that. From then on, I know what I'm looking at, and I spar pro boxers. And I know what I'm looking at. I want to be a pro boxer, like at least the equivalent. So what do? I find the best fucking boxer in the world at CYC. I got a good coach. Took me, he's like, we're going to take you to get your ass beat today over here by fucking Andre Ward. He's a year younger than you. Trying out for the Olympic team. And then, for the next, 6, 7, 8 years or whatever, I'm in and out of the gym sparring this guy and other pros that sparred this guy too, and other pros and other boxing community, and a real level of understanding when it comes to the boxing community.